Look at this chair. It seems so ordinary, right? But actually, this chair holds power over you. The chair forces you to sit in a certain way, tells your body how to bend, where to rest your arms, how straight your back should be. And maybe that posture is good for you, and maybe it's not. But you comply without even thinking about it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the essence of technology. It shapes our behavior quietly, persistently, without us even noticing. Now look at this, a bicycle. It doesn't just tell you how to sit, it changes how you move. With this piece of technology, we humans could move further, faster, with less effort than just walking. This is the essence of technology. It overlays its structure on our lives, and we adapt. And behind it, always, there's a value. The same value that has been driving our tools throughout history. Efficiency. Technology makes things quicker, smoother, more productive, more efficient. But efficiency is never neutral. Every time something becomes more efficient, something else becomes less visible. And here's another object, an electric shaver. And this was built to last. You could open it, repair it, change a part, and keep it for years. This one, on the other hand, sleek, smooth, sealed. No manual, no screws, no way to repair. When it breaks, you buy a new one. Both are efficient, but notice the trade-off. The first design shapes us into caretakers, repairing, preserving. The second shapes us into consumers, discarding and buying again. Technology doesn't just give us tools, it teaches us who to be. It even decides what kind of relationship we have with the world around us. So what do these examples show us? Chairs, bicycles, shavers. They show us that efficiency always comes with power. Because what we call efficient always hides a choice about what or who we are optimizing for. When something becomes more efficient, it doesn't just make life easier. It also decides how we act, what we value, and which options quietly disappear. Efficiency shapes behavior. And shaping behavior, that is power. So I've shown you chairs, bicycles, shavers, small objects, everyday technologies. But now, let's scale up. Because when I started my PhD in artificial intelligence and ethics, I thought I was going to study technology. But somewhere along the way, I realized that the question was no longer what technology does, but who it makes us become. I was really studying us, the humans, who build it, trust it, and are shaped by it. Because the most powerful technology we face today, artificial intelligence, isn't just shaping how we sit or move or shave. It's shaping entire societies, and it's shaping who we are. So AI continues the same story of efficiency, but on a completely different scale. It makes life more efficient by turning us into data. Shop online, and your clicks are stored to predict what you'll want next. Scroll through social media, and every pause, every like is tracked to predict what you'll see next. Drive with GPS, and your smart routes are logged to shape traffic patterns for millions of others. This might feel harmless, even convenient. But increasingly, AI doesn't just predict. It decides. Who gets approved for a bank loan? Who qualifies for health insurance? Which students are admitted to universities? Who gets called in for a job interview? AI is deciding who is in and who is out. Let me tell you about Rona. She studied at MIT, and one day she asked an AI image tool to create a more professional headshot of her. And this is what she got back. The AI had transformed her: lighter skin, bright blue eyes. What was the technology saying to Rona? It was whispering, our data is telling us that professional means white with bright blue eyes. And in that moment, the AI wasn't just generating a photo. It was imposing a value system, a distorted one. And Rona's story is not unique. It's just one visible glimpse into a system that works invisibly on all of us. Apply for a bank loan, the algorithm remembers your old missed payments and says no. Apply for university, it flags your zip code perhaps, and the door quietly closes. Apply for a job, your resume is filtered before a human ever sees it. Scroll social media, it decides what kind of truth you'll be shown. This is real power. It doesn't just predict your future, it defines it. And behind these algorithms are not neutral machines, but people, companies, a handful of decision makers who design and control the digital infrastructure on which our societies now depend. A few decision makers shaping opportunities for billions. They don't just sell products, they shape the conditions of modern life. Their efficiency become our efficiency. Their values quietly become our values. When we use these systems to communicate, to navigate, to learn, we're not just using tools. We are participating in someone else's value system. We become users, consumers, data points, not citizens. We trade autonomy for convenience. And this is not just an ethical issue, it's a political one. Because if we want the technology to reflect our values, we must have a say in how it's built, owned, and governed. Otherwise, we're not just giving away our data, we're not just giving away our democracy. We simultaneously risk losing what truly matters, what we value, what we need, and also what makes us human. So, what I want all of you to really understand is that the efficiency technology promises is never just efficiency. It always comes with power. And when the technology is as vast and invisible as AI, it doesn't just change how we act, but it shapes who we become. The measure of true progress is not speed, output, or efficiency, but the quality of the choices that we still get to make. The real question isn't how much more efficient technology can make us, but how human we can remain while using it. Because the power of technology is not only in how it shapes the world around us, but how it quietly reshapes us within it.